Ballou, the one-handed slam.
Has it! Touchdown!
Good evening and welcome to Southeast Polk High School on CISN.TV. It's girls soccer tonight. Southeast Polk they're hosting Urbandale here tonight on a cool night, 62 and breezy out there. Sounds like that's what we're going to have all through the week, a little bit more of the early May spring type of weather here. But if you're in the stands, it's not so nice, but if you're out there on the field running, it's not so bad as you get warmed up and you stay cool with the wind out there tonight. But coming into this, the home team, Southeast Polk, they're 2-4 on the season. And Urbandale comes in at 3-4. So record-wise, looks like they're fairly evenly matched. They had one common opponent. Southeast Polk lost to Johnston 3-0 in their last match, and Urbandale lost to Johnston 2-0 in an earlier match. So looks like they're, on paper, fairly evenly matched. Haven't had a chance to see either of them, so I can't tell you from personal experience, but looking on paper, and we'll see how they match up here. But looks like both teams are, right in the same level at this point by just looking at some of the scores and that, trying to work their way in with some seniors and some underclass, and quite a few seniors on this Southeast Polk roster here that we'll be talking about as the night goes on. But they're out warming up, getting ready, and for soccer here once again on CISN.TV. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Who loves you, Iowa? Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee does. It's closeout time at Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee.
Get up to 17% of MSRP cash back on select new 21 models. Over 50 new Equinox and Traverse. Early lease termination program for Chevy owners, whether you bought your Chevy from us or not. Click, call, or stop in.
Who loves you, Iowa? Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee does. WaukeeChevy.com.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Here at Southeast Polk High School on CISN.TV, Darn Danielson with you as we get ready for girls soccer tonight. It's the Southeast Polk Rams hosting the Urbandale Jayhawks, and let's talk about our players to watch tonight for Urbandale. Gracie Marks, a senior, has 14 points. It's on 7 goals and 22 shots on goal here so far this season. For Southeast Polk, Lauren Pfister is a senior. She has 1 goal on the season and one of the senior leaders here of this Southeast Polk Rams team so far this season, as there quite a few seniors in the lineup. We'll talk about that as we move along. There'll be several in the starting lineup. And those are our players to watch here tonight in this matchup. As a little earlier start time, we've been seeing a lot of 7:30 starts. This one will be at 6:15 approximately kickoff, and that means a little more sunlight before we go to the overhead lights, which is always nice for me because it seems like those numbers show up better in the sunlight than they do in the stadium lights. And let's do this. They're out. Going to flip the coin there at center. We'll take a break here, and we'll come back with more of our pregame after this on CISN.TV.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford, DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away. Delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Here at Southeast Polk High School, Dar Daniels with you on CISN.TV as we get ready for soccer tonight. Girls matchup. Southeast Polk hosting Urbandale in 2-4 Southeast Polk, 3-4 Urbandale, as these two teams look to get on a winning string here. Urbandale won their last matchup with Dallas Center Grimes, and Southeast Polk coming off a 3-0 loss to Johnston. Prior to that, they beat North 10-0, and they are getting lined up ready for the starting lineups be announced here. Again, the flags fluttering pretty good. We've seen. And there you kind of hear through my mic a little bit on cue as it blows in the window here, the press box. But flags flapping, the corner flags anyway, flapping pretty good. Last night over there at Ankeny, we had a few times, well, with the kickoff, the ball blew off the center mark, and then a couple times when they were taking corners, it was blowing out of the circle over there. It was that blustery. I don't know that it's quite that level tonight, but it will have an impact on those passes coming in from the corner or heading to the north, as it's blowing kind of that way across. So if you're shooting into that goal, depending on which way you go.
Yeah. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your tonight's matchup. First of all, for the visitors from Urbandale and the Jayhawks, coached by Jason Ekoff, assistant coaches Bonnie Larson, Brianna Montross, and Jessica Schrery. Keeper, number 0, Allison Turnus. Number 3, the senior, Hannah Ekoff. Number 6, sophomore, Riley Anderson. Number 7, the senior, Emma Johansson. Number 12, a senior, Gracie Marks. Number 13, sophomore, Alexandra King. Number 14, sophomore, Maria Long. Number 17, a freshman, Keely Lumley. Number 19, sophomore, Morgan Pierce. Number 20, a freshman, Taylor Mulligan. And number 22, a sophomore, Madison Gull. And now your starting lineup for the Southeast Polk Rams. In at keeper, number 1, a senior, Kennedy Buttonbox. Number 3, the senior, Elena D'Angelo. Number 4, senior, Riley Martin. Number 5, senior, Lacey Kirkle. Number 7, senior, Abby Banyas. Number 8, senior, Emerson Abbott. Number 10, senior, Lauren Kirkle. Number 16, junior, Larissa Pritchard. Number 17, junior, Kenzie Newton. Number 19, sophomore, Josie Newton. Rounding out your Ram lineup, number 20, junior, Anna Sharp. Head coach for the Rams, Michael Couch. Assistants, Morgan Block, Maddie Keeler. Managers, Tyler Couch, Ella Scott, Katie Heddington, and Lindsay Gott. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand.
Let's take a break. We'll be back with the kickoff after this.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game, Shields.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Well, a sunny, cool spring night here for soccer at Southeast Polk. Darn Danielson with you. Devin at the controls as we get ready for the Rams hosting the Urbandale Jayhawks here tonight. Our officials, Amos Purcell will be the center. Aaron Valley, the one AR, Jorge Martinez, the other AR tonight. As we get ready to go, looks like Urbandale's going to defend the north goal. And From the looks the way they're lining up, looks like they may kick off. So they will have a little bit of the wind at their back to start out. Unless they, well, now they change it and they get out of the circle, so it looks like Southeast Polk will kick it off. Urbandale the white, Southeast Polk in the home black with, as you see, the yellow trim there. Center referee checks the keepers, sets his watch, and here we go. And up ahead, knocked around there by Urbandale. Now Marks, Gracie Marks on the far side. Sends it into the middle. And knocked down. That'll be a PK right away. Looks like. As Kylie Lumley went down, the freshman. Well, did he call penalty or did he just call stop it for an injury? No, he's going to put it on the mark. We'll have a PK right away. Start it off here. Gracie Marks will take the penalty. Kennedy Buttonbach, the keeper. Now she can go again side to side. Has to keep 1 foot on that line, the goal line there. Cannot come out. And now Riley Lumley heading over to the side. I think they're going to sub for her. She's the one that went down and drew the PK here. So I see no attempts by Marks on the season. Oh, that one's off the post. And the penalty went off the post. And it goes out, cleared out, but it will stay with Urbandale. Alexandra King throws it in. There's a shot right up to the keeper. A little looper by Emma Johnson, so big boost early on for the Rams. As that shot bent a little too much and went off that left post. And now Southeast Polk will throw it in on the far side, so they hold off. It looks like an early challenge here. I didn't have a chance to look at it. It doesn't look like, well, Urbandale, they don't show any PKs here on the stat sheet. I'd have to go on and check the overall website and see what the percentage is on penalty kicks here. As here comes Kenzie Newton, sends it over to D'Angelo. Now Urbandale controls. Maria Long. And tackle on the ball is Morgan Pierce. Right into the keeper, Buttonbach, the senior. Allison Turnus, the freshman, in goal for Urbandale on the other side. Here's Urbandale with it. Tried to pass it in the middle, stepped in, took it away. There's a long wide of the goal. As Urbandale. Kind of a long attempt at this point, but they do keep it in their half. High into the wind. Urbandale comes up. That's Mulligan. Now knocking it down. Goes out to Southeast Polk. And back to Southeast Polk as Emma Johnson boots it out. King takes possession, drops it back to the middle. But into the middle. Now here comes Southeast Polk. Anna Sharp on the outside. She's got Josie Newton up ahead, slides down. That one is partially blocked by D'Angelo. She tried to partially off the defender there for Urbandale. So not a lot of trouble for Turnus. Now taken back by Southeast Polk. Again, try to square pass across, and it's stepped in by Urbandale. But back in is Pritchard for Southeast Polk. There's Urbandale turning it. Going up the side, running onto it over there. Stops, trying to go back in the middle, just a little too far out of the reach there, but now Urbandale will settle it in the middle, up ahead, a little too much there. A little shorter pass might have helped out there. And battling for it is Newton. Kenzie Newton. She drops it back now. And up ahead, Alexandra King sends it up to Pierce. Battling for it again. Up the sideline. The defender comes up and sends it out. Riley Anderson. No, Southeast Polk will push up. Here's Kenzie Newton, the junior, to throw it in. Up ahead to Josie Newton. Urbandale back line trying to step up. And this time they just boom it back the other way. And quickly to it. Audrey Hager drops it in there. I think she came in for Lumley. Just a little lob shot there. But Hager sitting in the middle, got it to her feet. But here's a high kick, kind of held up by the wind. And then a push called off the ball there. A foul on Southeast Polk. And it'll be a free kick for Urbandale. They're looking for the ball. Where did the ball go? Who's got the ball is the question. As now they're going to run it down. It's over there. Looks like on a blocking sled. They didn't have an extra, so they bring that one out. And Urbandale will have a free kick. Lobs it up high toward the goal. Knocked down. Urbandale trying to get possession now. Back in the middle. Lobbed it up toward the side. And kept alive momentarily as Pierce's attempt was blocked, and now substitution for Urbandale. Kylie Lumley, the freshman, will come back in. She's the one that went down and drew the penalty kick. Urbandale ended up missing the penalty kick. Keeping it on their half here, though. That one goes out. Alexandria King will throw it in. Down the line. Oh, she tried to turn and sneak that through. Mulligan did. Now Mulligan battled, and Mulligan gets called for the push from behind on Anna Sharp. Lauren Kirkle will kick it for Southeast Polk. Skitters down the middle. Now they turn it long, taking it out to the left side. Tried to leave it out there, but a little too much pace on the ball for Gracie Marks to get to it. Southeast Polk sends it up the sideline, keeping possession. And then the defender steps up and sends it out. They need to find another soccer ball. Okay, here comes the ball girl over there with it.
Ball girls tonight are from the GCS U15 girls U15 team. Thank you, girls, for helping out.
Throw in there. Urbandale wins possession, now taken back by Newton, Josie Newton. But Urbandale gets it and will drop it back defensively. Let's see if they switch fields. They're going to go right up the middle. Marks runs it down. The orange shoes over there. Urbandale, Emma Johansson knocks it down. That ricocheted off the Southeast Polk player. And throw in for Southeast Polk. Urbandale's kept them pressed back here with the wind at their backs. So far, unable to connect some passes here and get a shot, real good shot off, other than that PK. Here again, defensive line comes up. Good pass across to Josie Newton. She's trying to go outside to D'Angelo. Taken by Kenzie Newton. And they tell me there's no relation between Josie and Kenzie, except for the same last name. Turn on that, but you couldn't get much on it. Kylie Lumley. And hard shot off the Urbandale player. It'll be a throw in for Southeast Polk. Up into the middle. Defender comes up. Sent through by King. Up ahead, and Urbandale's just not been able to get some connections between players. It's just been kind of booted around here early. Well, they've kept Southeast Polk back in their half. All up through, but picked off there by King. King now sends it up ahead. Here's Long. Trying to take it down the side, and that will be out for a goal kick for Southeast Polk. Send it up the sideline. Urbandale knocks it down. Get it into Marks. And Marks is called for the push. Second foul on Urbandale, one called on Southeast Polk thus far. So the free kick. Send it up the right sideline. This one goes up high, bounces, but the keeper right there, Turnus now left foots it out of there. Knocked down by Kenzie Newton. Now up ahead to Long. Lindsey Newton knocks it back out of there again. And Urbandale trying to set it up ahead. Send it back to the middle, Kirkle. Urbandale trying to pressure a little bit, keep it on their half. That was Taylor Mulligan putting the pressure on there. He'll try to switch fields, go up to the right side. But stepping in is Emma Johansson. Turn it around. And Banez had it there. And now substitutions, Marisha Schrum, Bree Byer, and Raylan Parrott in for Southeast Polk. Sophomore, and senior there. Into the lineup. Over here to Kenzie Newton. She gets it to D'Angelo. D'Angelo now moving toward the middle. Has some out on the wing, and it'll be cleared out. And that'll be Southeast Polk's throw. Thought for a minute there she might be offside, but no call on it. Now Urbandale clears it out. Alexandria King. It's always hard up here in this angle. But the AR was right there and said, hey, she's on. The flag did not go up. And now send back over the half line. Lauren Kirkle. Pressure coming up for Urbandale, and that'll go off. Good job there by Morgan Pierce. Get the deflection off of Southeast Polk. And Alexandria King will throw it in. Goes up the line. Long. Drop it back. That one is wide. Again, looks like they need to work it up into the box, get a little combination going there. They're just all their shots are coming from about 30 yards out. Knocked down, turned by Josie Newton. Josie Newton sends it toward the middle where it's quickly sent back the other way by Urbandale. Now Lumley trying to work on it. Lumley working against Newton. Lumley wins it, sends it in. And that'll be a corner, the first of the night for Urbandale. And her first corner overall here, so let's see. What they have here. Gracie Marks looks like will take the kick from the far right corner for the Jayhawks. Swinging out into the middle. Goal! And that was, I believe, Taylor Mulligan. So Mulligan gets him on the board with 23:21 to go. And back to action. So nicely placed right there. Mulligan in the middle as it came out off the ricochet from that PK, and she Set it in high and by the keeper. And Urbandale up 1-0. Buttonbach kicks it out of there. Now Urbandale back. Marks, looks, double team, drops it over. Back up. And Urbandale battling for it. They try to go outside with it. A little too much mustard on that one. I was looking for Morgan Pierce. And it'll be throw in. Here's Southeast Polk. They're back there again on Urbandale's half. They had one time they got it down there and then came back the other way, Urbandale. Now Marks turns it, sends it up into the middle. Battling for it, turning is long, goal! Maria Long, the sophomore. Lobs it in there. And for Long, that's her third goal of the year. And for Mulligan, that was her fourth goal of the year. So that's where they started getting a little combination going up front. And you saw it work that time. Now Urbandale, all the momentum on their side. They try to go up through the middle again to Long once again. Now outside is Pierce, and it goes off of Southeast Polk. And Alexandra King will throw it in. She lobs it up over to the second teammate, and this one ricochets back to the keeper. Buttonbach will roll it out now. Urbandale's pushed up, trying to keep that pressure on. There again, they handle it. Pierce. And you can just see they're with adrenaline with two quick goals there now. Defensively, and here comes Southeast Polk, though, trying to sneak by up the sideline. Needs some help. And finally, Urbandale shuts that off. But they'll send it over the middle to Schrum. And Pierce comes up, knocks it away. They try to go outside. It'll go back out to Urbandale. So halfway through the first half, Urbandale up 2-0 here. And that will stay with Urbandale. Bounces among the hurdles on the track. Throw in. Handled by Mulligan, and then a foul called. Mulligan goes down on the turf. She'll cut up, and they'll get a free kick here. Gracie Marks booms it down the middle, just over the head, and I think the keeper touched that, so that's going to be a corner. So it'll be another corner for Urbandale. That's how they got their first goal, off the rebound from the corner. They'll have a couple subs coming in here. Abby Banyas coming in for Southeast Polk. Sophie Cochran is one of them coming in, and Audrey Hager, the other coming in for the Jayhawks. Here's the corner, swinging into the middle, knocked down, still laying there in the box, and they clear it out. And trying to turn it, there's a foul there on Urbandale as they were battling for it. They'll move it back a bit. and give the free kick to the Rams. Kick up ahead, but Urbandale right there to poke it away. Send it over. Now outside, Urbandale. And that goes off of Southeast Polk. Hager. And King will throw it in with the Jayhawks. Down the line and off the foot of Southeast Polk. Throw in again to Urbandale. Try to lob it up in there. Oh, went off of Lumley, but she couldn't trap it and do anything with it. Now, Southeast Polk just couldn't quite get to it. And Urbandale will throw it in again. Kind of bunched up over there on the right side as Gracie Marks tries to work it through under a little pressure now. Gets by the defender and couldn't find anywhere to go with it. That one knocked away by Anderson. Again, pressuring Southeast Polk, trying to keep him back in their half. And there it's poked away by Mulligan. And sent up ahead, nobody there, Lumley. Southeast Polk will stop it, though. Dangerous area there. As Lumley comes in, had trouble clearing that out of there. Now Lumley back in there. And Urbandale keeping the pressure on, trying to sneak one out of here. Now cut back into the middle. Turns it back in. Marks. And there's going to be a foul called there. Let's see. Yep, it'll be another PK, this time on Marks. Urbandale. Marks missed the first PK she took early in the game. It angled off and hit the left post. Let's see if she adjusts and does something different here. Buttonbach, the keeper. Waits for the whistle. There's the whistle. This time right through the left side. Marks with the goal. Urbandale up 3-0, 15:24 to play first half. And for Gracie Marks, that's goal number 8. She's their leading goal scorer. And Marks will go out and get a rest after that. And looks like Pierce came back in for her. Southeast Polk now sends it up. They've been having trouble getting it through that Urbandale defense. And there'll be a foul call, and there'll be a free kick out there, I believe, for Southeast Polk. So Urbandale early on, they missed that PK and gave Southeast Polk a lot of momentum, but Urbandale came right back, scored 2 goals, and then they got another PK and made it the second time. So Marks 1 of 1 on the PKs tonight. That one blocked into the wall. And falling down, the fans here foul the other way, but didn't quite see that, but now battling that one, comes up high, bounces there, and Urbandale had to kind of wait. And I think the keeper, she's looking back over here, and that sun might have been in her eyes a little bit, looking this way to the west. It wasn't the easiest thing to see that ball up that way, but either way, Urbandale was able to clear it out. Now back up the other way. Pierce goes down the right sideline. She tried to send it across, but didn't quite turn on it enough, and it'll go out the back for a goal kick. And back in will be Elena D'Angelo for Southeast Polk. Urbandale sends it up. It'll be a foul on Urbandale. Free kick. Now, battling for it over there on the sideline. Urbandale breaks through. Up ahead. There's Pierce in the middle. She goes down touchline, tries to come back through, but Southeast Polk is there, and then knocked down by Maria Long. She drops it back down. Trying to work it, now take it away, tackle the ball, Southeast Polk. And then Gall steps in. Now Southeast Polk. Trying to get some numbers up ahead. Here they come. Up the sideline, Olivia DeVos sends it to the middle, but cleared out of there by Riley Anderson. And Urbandale goes back the other way. So we'll break out there by Southeast Polk, but the back line Urbandale able to clear out without any damage. Here comes Banyas again. A little bump in there, but nothing called. Back across. Now they go out wide. D'Angelo. And Riley Anderson was right there kind of protecting the ball, waiting for a keeper, Turnus, to pick it up. A little urgency now with Southeast Polk, trying to get something on the board here before the end of the half, trailing 3-0. That one drops up through. Defender gets back quickly. Good speed there by Raylan Parrott, because Lumley was zeroing in on that, trying to get a shot, but Parrott ran right by her and able to clear that out. And looks like Gracie Marks back in there. And Hannah Egoff back in for Urbandale. There's a shot right to the keeper. Kick bounces and gets over the half, but Southeast Polk now through and battle right back there defensively. Still at it, toe to toe. And it'll be goal kick. Riley Anderson recovered quickly on that against Olivia DeVos. And they were bumping and moving. No foul there, but he ends up letting it go out the back, and they get the goal kick. So Riley Anderson, the sophomore, some good defensive work there. In comes Lauren Penny, the senior for Southeast Polk. And Marissa Schrum will come out. Southeast Polk throw in. They're going to call a push on Urbandale. That's now the fifth foul. I have them down 4-3 for Southeast Polk. And it seems like you get a little more aggressive. You get that lead, then you feel like you can maybe take a few more chances as they set up the wall here. And Kirkle will look to kick it. And he's going to mark off the 10 for the wall. Left footer winding wide as Turnus came up, but it headed to the right there. Josie Newton, the sophomore, back in for Southeast Polk. And Anna Sharp, the junior, will come out, get a rest. Here it'll be goal kick for Urbandale with 7:39 and counting here. In the first half, they're up 3-0. Now up to D'Angelo, and they're trying to get some offense going here. Gall. Excuse me, that's Vandehart. And now Urbandale will throw. And that is headed out by Southeast Polk. It'll stay with Urbandale. Giving the ball girls a little workout here. Not too far with that fence that the ball rolls, but some fields the stands aren't quite as close and it can roll a little farther. Well, they get it in there. Southeast Polk trying to turn it. They're trying to get a goal here before the end of the half. They send it up to Josie Newton. Can she run it down? Nope, runs out of real estate on the far side. Urbandale clears that up the sideline. Polk drops it back to the keeper right in the middle. Not a good pass there. Shot! And she knocks it down. So Butenbach cleans up her own mistake there. But she passed it right in the middle to Morgan Pierce. But now Urbandale has them back on the heels again here. A nice little lob inside, but Pierce can't get to it. But that came right in the middle to Pierce and dead on, and Butenbach able to go up and get it, though. Urbandale right now, they're winning first to the ball here at this point. Long sends it outside to Mulligan. Up ahead to Marks. Marks turns it. Was trying to look inside. Now keeps it alive. Lobs it up, and it'll go wide. Keeper came out. If she could got that up and over, might have been able to get it there, but it'll be a corner. The third corner kick of the night. They scored off the first one, off a rebound, and Marks will go over. She's kind of the kicking specialist here. She's taking the PKs and takes all the corners for him. This one is staying out and headed out. And now Urbandale trying to run it over. They sent it over to Marks, but it's wide, and it'll be a throw for Southeast Polk. Coming up on 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Just about halfway in, Urbandale, they scored the first goal, 23-21, then at 21-41. And then got the PK at the 15-minute mark. So halfway in, they kind of took control of this one, and Southeast Polk has been trying to find a way to get that defense. Now they will turn and have the wind at their back in the second half, which has been a bit of a factor. It's still breezing pretty good, and that's been at Urbandale's back here the whole time. Although sometimes going into the wind, it holds that ball down. But also when it's at your back, you get a little extra push there. Up the sideline. Urbandale just drops it back.
Need to make runs, girls.
And well, it's 3 minutes sometimes. You got to be careful both ways. Southeast Polk would like to make a run, but if they do, then you don't want a counter by Urbandale where they get a goal late in the half. This time they sent it up toward the corner. That will go out. And Buttonbach will get the other ball on the side of the goal and bring it up. Or the goal kick. Good up shot up the middle. Now can they get it up the sideline? And that does go out. King was trying to keep it in, but it goes out, and here's the throw in by Banyas. King heads it there. And Anderson now through to D'Angelo. Can she turn it and get it up there? They'll drop it back. And into the middle. Not quite, I think, the pass she wanted. That's going to go out. That'll be the first corner for Southeast Polk with 1:47 to go here. Lauren Kirkle, the senior, comes over. Let's see if they can do the set piece and get it on the board for the half. She's going to boot it left-footed. Southeast Polk sends everybody in. Oh, just high. Not a bad in. Now still in front of the goal. Not a bad strike in. But then Southeast Polk just able to get anything going. Marks with it now. Marks sends it up ahead to Pierce. Pierce behind the defense. Ooh, and just got under that, and she knows it. Puts her hands to her face immediately. Trying to go on the move, and she got under it, and it goes high on her. And adjusting on the fly and keeping it low. Sometimes an issue when you're moving. And she knew it as soon as she put the foot to it, and it came off there as the clock will wind down. Southeast Polk happy about that themselves. Now they try to make a quick attack the other way. And it's cut off again by the defense. King, this time, 21 seconds to go, sends it up there. Back line there of Anderson and King been pretty good. And there's Anderson on cue for the Jayhawks. She's had a couple big defensive plays as the clock will wind down here to end the first half. Urbandale up 3-0 here at the half against Southeast Polk. Let's take a break. We'll do that. Come back and take a look at what happened in that first half after this on CISN.TV.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away, delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Here at Southeast Polk, halftime score 3-0 Urbandale. It was pretty tight right up till midway. Urbandale got an early chance off a penalty kick, though, but it was Gracie Marks hit the left post, and Southeast Polk held them out until 23-21 to go. It was a corner kick. Marks got it in. It was ricocheted out, and right in the middle was Taylor Mulligan, and she sent it home for the first score of the night, 23-21. Mulligan, that's her fourth goal on the year. Then at 21-41 mark, Maria Long got the second goal for Urbandale as they got it into her, and she fired it in. And then another PK. Gracie Marks was fouled, and then she came up, stepped up, and coolly sent that one in for her eighth goal of the season. For Long, it was her third goal. It's her third goal of the season. That was with 15:24 to play, the third goal here. Southeast Polk has had a few runs, but unable to get the numbers up there. And some good defensive play on the back line by Urbandale has kept them off the scoreboard here. They will switch now. Southeast Polk going into the wind in that first half. They do have a 3-0 deficit to try to overcome here, but you do switch and you get the wind at your back, which is blowing still pretty good here, and that has made a bit of a difference. So we'll see what the strategy is. And for Urbandale, do they pack it back a little more and stay back and try to prevent that playing into the wind here? We'll see what happens. So Marks has some pretty good speed up front if they can get it to her. And then also Lumley has shown a little bit of that too, so we'll see what happens with it. But we're at halftime here on CISN.TV. It's 3-0 Urbandale. We'll take a break, come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Loves you, Iowa. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee does. It's closeout time at Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee.
Get up to 17% of MSRP cash back on select new 21 models. Over 50 new Equinox and Traverse. Early lease termination program for Chevy owners, whether you bought your Chevy from us or not. Click, call, or stop in.
Who loves you, Iowa? Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee does. WaukeeChevy.com.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Here at halftime at Southeast Polk High School, a few shadows you see falling on about, you see the press box outlined in shadows there. I'm up here, Dar Danielson, along with Devin running the controls here tonight as Urbandale has taken a 3-0 first half lead. About halfway through, they got the first goal off a rebound from a corner kick. Then the second one a couple minutes later. And then a PK with 15:24 to go. And they're up 3-0 here. Urbandale trying to get to 500 on the season. And then they got a road trip way up north to Mason City coming up. And for Southeast Polk, they will be at Des Moines Lincoln. And their trip isn't as far. They go over to County to play over there. So go over and play on grass. And not quite as far a drive for them to go from here to County, but it's quite a trip up there to Mason City. It was one the former Ames football coach, when I was doing their football games, called Mason City the coldest place on earth. And I agreed with him sometimes doing those late high school football games up there. It seemed like it was always chilly and cold. But you're not too bad, really. If you're sitting on this side, the home fans, Southeast Polk, you have that shade that you see on the field is kind of cooling it off in the stands a little bit. But everybody knows that. They got the heavier jackets on. And then on the far side, Urbandale fans get the sun yet, and they'll get that for a little while. And so they're a little bit warmer, and, of course, when they look at the scoreboard, that warms them up a bit more, too, here, as they're up 3-0 against Southeast Polk. They're getting their final instructions and final strategy here before we kick off the second half. So we'll take another break, and we'll be back and kick off the second half after this on CISN.TV.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Here at Southeast Polk, Dar Danielson with you on CISN.TV, getting ready to kick off the second half. Center referee is counting all the players out there. And he gives the whistle, and Urbandale will kick it off. Marks tried to send it out wide, knocked down over there by D'Angelo. Southeast Polk, let's see, with the wind at their back, they try to get a quick charge back here against Urbandale and get a goal early in this second half. And that'll go off of Urbandale. Kenzie Newton kicks it off for Urbandale. Now the Jayhawks send it through the middle. Up ahead to Sharp. You drop it outside. A little close there. Southeast Polk could spread it out a bit. Yes, now they'll drop it back. This is where that sun, if you're on that far side of the field looking back this way, it can be a little of a problem sometimes. This time of day, as the sun's going down. Now up ahead, good pass up ahead, into the middle. Knocked away by the Urbandale defense. Turn it around. Tried to sneak it up through, but there's Riley Anderson. Again, she had some big defensive plays in the first half. Kind of snuff out attacks by Southeast Polk. They'll get the throw in on the far side. Kenzie Newton. Now Urbandale takes it away. Oh, good through pass up ahead. There's another one to the feet, but none taken away by the defender. Johansson comes over. Urbandale trying to push up. Send it down to the corner. Can she get to it? Still in. To the middle, kept alive. And that one will go out for an Urbandale throw. Good work over there by Lumley. Keep that ball alive. Comes in. Headed up by Mulligan. Now cleared out by Brooke Woodyard. And Urbandale will throw again, but Urbandale here once again has Southeast Polk back in their own, against their own goal. Had that a lot in the first half. Now they run out. Kirkle gets around the defender there. Tries to send it up, and not quite in time to get Emily Butel. Turnus picks it up and boots it back out of there. So you can see they had the connection they were trying to get going there as Urbandale counters. And now Southeast Polk has to clear it out. Mark's trying to find Lumley there. But they came up, had the right idea of the 1-2 there, but just a little beyond. Now Urbandale will get it going. Southeast Polk in the middle. Knocked out of there for a minute. Here's Kirkle. She's trying to settle it, look for space. Has it knocked away. Parrott gets it back. Now sends it into the middle. Over to Kirkle. Lacey Kirkle. A good pass through to Newton. Urbandale steps in there. There's Lumley trying to turn it. Lumley does. The defender comes up. Newton, Kenzie Newton. It'll stay with Urbandale. And looks like Alexandra King will throw it in on the far side. To the feet of Lumley. Lumley lost control there. Pressure by Ekoff. Southeast Polk goes up the sideline off of Urbandale. They'll keep possession with a throw in. They try to get back in their own half. Braylon Parrott gets it in, then they try to drop it back to her. Mark steps through. Mark's up ahead, fires it, and she looked down on the left side. She had Lumley coming up there. She sent it hard to the middle. Could have dropped that off to the left, but now back to Turnus. Turnus, I don't want to jinx this, but she's had a fairly uneventful time back there. Everything has gone wide and won a couple high shots, but nothing really. And again, that was into the wind for Southeast Polk. Now with the wind at their back here in the second half, let's see what they can do with it. They get it in, not trying to turn it. Back on the double team over there, DeVos. And Urbandale wins possession. Headed up. Urbandale on the move. Marks up the sideline. A little too far, but comes back. This time right at the keeper. That was a pretty good hard shot into the wind there by Marks. It's hard to hit it from that far out. You just got to hope that the keeper, Buttonbach, makes a mistake on it and it dribbles off her. But now back, switch back on the other end. Here's Southeast Polk. They get it in. Trying to work a little give-go here. But again, Urbandale back the other way. Brooke Woodyard up ahead to Kirkle, Lacey Kirkle. And here again, Urbandale takes it away. Maria Long. And that'll stay with Urbandale. So they're keeping the pressure on. They aren't just backing off and trying to burn clock here. They're trying to work it up. Got Ekoff far left and Marks in toward the middle there. Oh. Trying to come out of there, Pierce with it, and they drop it back and out. Couldn't quite handle that one, and Southeast Polk will get the throw. Headed around. Now knocked down and taken back by Sharp. Sharp gives it off. Buell. And she gets it off under pressure. But good shield there by Madison Gall. Southeast Polk calling for a foul, but it'll be a corner here, the first corner of the second half. They only had one in that first half. They didn't get on the attack that much. But here again with the wind at their back. And a goal here, you still early. Chance to get right back in it for Southeast Polk. They send everybody away from the net, but they'll come scrambling in. Here we go. Here's the kick. Swinging in. Ooh, that was off of Emma Johansson, and Turnus came over. That was one of those almost looking at an own goal there, but Turnus was right there to take it as Johansson tried to deflect it out, but it was struck hard enough that it went over. And Southeast Polk now trying to get it up the sideline, and it goes out as Raylan Parrott just could not quite get to that one. I'm trying to turn it back in. They get it into Marks. Lumley outside Ekoff. Now they drop it back. Marks. Oops, she slips as she tries to go over there. Southeast Polk trying to get the quick counter here. Defenders get back, though. And there's a foul there outside the box, but it'll be foul on Urbandale, but not that far out, so here's good opportunity again. Man, the back of my neck's going to get sunburn on it. We got the sun going down behind us, and there's a window shining right in on Devin and I. Feels good, the warmth, but I didn't bring the sunscreen. Didn't think I needed it here as we get set up for the free kick. Lauren Kirkle, the senior, will boot it with the left foot here. And just high, it hits the football crossbar. So probably 3 feet up. She could have got that to bend down a little more. And Marissa Schramm and Ella Herding come in for Southeast Polk. So Urbandale averts another attempt here on a close-in free kick. Went a little high. Here's Southeast Polk turning it again. Into the middle this time. Drop back. There they're working it a little bit. That's what they need to do, work it around. On the outside, defender comes in there. That's Marks. Does a good job. Win that ball. Lumley now. Battling. She turns it. Lumley trying to take it up the sideline. Gets by one defender. A lot of bumping there, but it's all shoulder to shoulder. And then the last shoulder, Lumley gets called for the foul. Kylie Lumley, the freshman. Showing a little speed there. A little skill on the footwork. And Urbandale will turn that back. As they're playing 3 deep there and then 3 up. A little more defensive here with the 3-0 lead. That one comes through to the middle. Turn on it. Going to take it outside is Kirkle. Kirkle gets tripped. There'll be a foul there on Urbandale. And another free kick. This one in a little closer to the right of the box. So this time the AR will set up the wall 10 yards back. 3-person wall for Urbandale there. And a good chance for Southeast Polk. Left-footed strike. Oh, just over the head there of Brooke Woodyard. Not a bad strike as Woodyard trying to get ahead on it. They needed to get a something on that and deflect it. Southeast Polk did, but unable to do that. And in for Urbandale is number 2, Sophie Cochran. And was that Audrey Hager, I think, came in? Yep, Hager. And they're calling a handball on Urbandale. I don't know about that one. That was, she was tangled up and her hands were inside the body, but it's a free kick. It's not a PK, but it's right dead on here for Kirkle. And the keeper knocks it down. Turnus. That one had a little smoke on it, but Turnus knocked it down. And again, Urbandale, it's been, about 3 chances dead on here for Southeast Polk. On a corner and then a couple shots within 20 yards. And they've held them off so far. That one. Run to the corner, and that'll go out to Urbandale as Anna Sharp tried to run it down. Now we'll have another substitution for Urbandale. And as soon as she turns around, I can see who that is. Anna Momola, sophomore, coming in. Ooh, and that one goes wide as Hurting rather. Tried to catch everybody kind of in a scramble there. People were kind of out of position, and she fired across the goal, a little wide, but not a bad idea. But Urbandale with the goal kick here again. Marks kind of keeps it alive. Now Lumley sends it down the other way. Urbandale can keep doing that, send it into their half, and keep burning on the clock here. Coming up toward halfway through the second half. No goals scored here yet in the second half. That one will go out to Urbandale. Throw in Marks. And that'll go to Southeast Polk. And gets behind. Goal! Olivia DeVos. Got in behind the defense. DeVos sent it home. Olivia DeVos, her second goal of the season. And that was a good throw-in to get it in there, and then Southeast Polk turned that quickly and got in behind the defense, something they haven't been able to do much so far in this match, but they did there now, and that cuts the lead down to 2. DeVos, the freshman, with her second goal of the season. And collision there at the half, and the official says nope, it was. And they both were just kind of running and ran into each other. There wasn't any foul there that I could see. Just because you have contact doesn't mean it's always a foul. because contact's part of the game. And that'll go to Southeast Polk as Marks goes down. I think she's going to have a raspberry there on the back of her leg as she slid a little bit. Kind of came over the ball. And now Urbandale trying to pick up the defense a little bit here as Southeast Polk. A little shot of adrenaline as they got that goal. Now this one is going to go wide. A little too much adrenaline on that one, but they've suddenly picked up the tempo a little bit as we come up to halfway through the second half. Oh, Marks got a foot on that one, almost got it there. And Pritchard just caught her foot on the turf. One thing about these turf fields, you get home, and I found this when my son played, you always get those little black beads of the stuff that you'll find in your shoes and your clothes and everything. You're used to that. Especially in soccer, you go down and, man, now here's Southeast Polk. They're trying to turn it again. And that goes off for Urbandale, so they got to throw on the far side. As they're trying to keep the pressure on here. Right in to Turnus. Allison Turnus, the keeper. She's had 82.9% saves in goal. Giving up 7, gave up 1 tonight. But now here's Southeast Polk again. Johansson defending there. They drop it back. And Southeast Polk up ahead to Pritchard. Trying to go into the middle. They're doing a much better job of getting players up front now. Of course, with the wind at their back, Marks sends this one way deep. And that'll go off to Urbandale. And Urbandale will bring in some subs here. Looks like 23. Jenno Vandelhart. Madison Gall, too, is that? And we'll get the others when I can. And foul called on Southeast Polk. Madison Gall back in there also for Urbandale. And Gracie Marks, a senior. She's got a big leg. That one drops short, though. And knocked down by Southeast Polk. They're getting numbers up, but Urbandale defenders trying to come up, clear it. Still pressure on. Good job by the defense. Now up the sideline. So it looked like it was developing numbers for Southeast Polk, but the back line of Urbandale steps up again. That one trickles through, but it's going to go out to Urbandale. Alexandra King. They stopped the clock for something here. The AR on this side is coming over to talk to the center. Not sure what that discussion would be about. He's going back over. It says play. So not sure what he saw there. Here's Southeast Polk now. Trying to turn it back. Defended by Gall. Gall knocks it out. Will go to Southeast Polk. Working against Lauren Kirkle. Kirkle sets up for the throw. Gets it down the line. And that's off of Southeast Polk. Riley Anderson, nice play of the ball there to win possession. And off Southeast Polk again, back the other way for Urbandale. Kiana Akoff will throw it in. And looked like Kirkle ran into Mulligan there. Calling for the trainer. I think she got hit in the head, and whenever that happens, they want to check it out. Be sure there's not an issue there. Follow the protocol. She's getting up, but they'll have to talk. They want the trainer to talk to be sure that, you know, sometimes that players will say, oh, yeah, I'm all right, but with the concussion stuff now, she's coming off. And the trainer will check her out. And let's see, is that Abby Banyas coming in for Lauren Kirkle? She's been a good spark for them here. In the action, the captain. And we'll have a drop ball to Southeast Polk. That's one of those rules they changed too. Oh, just a little miss. Well, she looked up in the sun over there, might have. And it just got by her. Now when they stopped the play, used to be you had both teams up there and drop ball, but now you drop it for the team that had possession. If you stop it for something like an injury and there's no clear foul or anything like that. So Urbandale will throw it in. Marks trying to wind her way through traffic. Gets through a few there. Now up ahead. And that's going to go out for a goal kick. And we'll have Kirkle will come back in and Van Cleve in for Southeast Polk. So good to see her back in there. They're getting checked out. So, come on upon 13 to play here. Southeast Polk got their goal with 21:25 remaining. And now he tells them to stop the clock. And he wants them to set it back to 13:50. Oh, 13:15, not 50. Official keeps his own watch down there, too, which is the official clock, I believe. He can override everything else. Here's Kirkle with it. She's moving around, but she's going in circles and not advancing it there. Now she gets it up ahead. And up the sideline. On the run is Banyas, trying to get to the corner. Nope, it goes out before she can get to it. But trying to make something happen, Southeast Polk. But they'll have Urbandale deep in the Southeast Polk half. As the Rams trying to get back on the board again. That'll go back to Southeast Polk. And in comes Larissa Pritchard. And the throw in by Parrott. Kirkle sends it in there. Trying to get it inside. Defense had it pretty well covered there. Now trying to get it back out. Pierce. And it's kept up ahead. Long. And it goes long. For a goal kick. So if you're Southeast Polk, you'd like to get a quick attack, get a goal, and then it puts even more pressure on here. And Urbandale just looks like they're playing 3-3. Back. As they turn it. Get it to Ekoff. Ekoff tried to go back through the middle. Now up ahead. That's what you can't do. You got to have a little better pass. You can't just shoot it down to the keeper. That wastes time. Shoot it up ahead, shorter passes, and move it up the field. Sharp. Well, there's Gracie Marks. She lobs it outside. And it'll come back the other way. And another sub for Urbandale. Use a little time here. Back in is Lumley. And they get right into her on the throw. He drops it to Marks. Marks. Oh, sneaks it through there. And there's a little bit of a collision. Marks had a little nifty pass between the defender there. And then Anderson comes over and breaks it up for Urbandale. And Southeast Polk will put it back in play. Polk with the ball. Got Ekoff sends it back. Collision there. Here comes Mulligan. Mulligan up ahead looking for Lumley, but knocked down. Nice defensive play by Woodyard. Stopped again by Urbandale. Lumley turns it. Heads it up to the middle. Woodyard heads it back. Lumley called for the foul. It'll be a free kick for Southeast Polk as Banyas tumbles down. Gets up, shakes it off. And Kirkle, Lauren Kirkle, the senior, will give it the boot. They're trying to cut the lead to 1. Everybody down there around the 18. Here comes high up over the top and wide. Heard Justin Vorster say so many times last night, drop that ball in a little short and let people work with it, and probably the thing they needed to do a little more there. Get it in front with some bodies, try to work something. That knocked out Urbandale. Will come back the other way. 7.5 to play. 3-1 Urbandale. Down deep. Riley Anderson is right there. She's been a good anchor in that defense back there. Middle back. Up ahead, Lumley. Now Hurtig. And it'll go out to Southeast Polk. And foul call on Southeast Polk. Comes down deep. Woodyard heads it back. Kirkle leaves it to Pritchard. Now outside. Kirkle sends it up ahead. Trying to turn it, and it just cleared out by Urbandale as DeVos was trying to get to it. So it'll be throw in for Southeast Polk. Smart play. Get it out of there. Let your defenders get back. And use a little more time while you're doing it. That one's bouncing around, and Turnus comes out, falls down. Oh, right across the goal. Holy cow. That went right in front of the goal, and nobody there to misdirect it at all. Somebody in there, just a little toe tap or anything. And on this turf, it rolls pretty good, and no spot there. Hold back, and now there's a foul. And that'll be a penalty kick now for Southeast Polk. Kirkle will come in, and things are going to get interesting. 4:57 to play. Kirkle will set up for the PK. Kirkle. And it's off the post. Kirkle comes back, and she can't touch it again after that'll be a goal kick. So we saw Urbandale do that right off that post, and you're trying to get tricky and sneak it by the keeper, and that time it went off the post. That would have made it a one-goal game here with a little over 4 to play. That's kind of been the story of the second half. Southeast Polk has had some chances. They've had it. Some close free kicks, a corner, and now on that PK, and unable to get it into the goal here to convert. Marks gets it through. Back across. Oh, trying to head it. And they'll just clear that. It came back across Emma Johansson. Trying to get ahead and misdirect that into the goal. Or redirect it. And big opportunity for Southeast Polk, but shot goes off the post again. Got a turn. Drop it back, and that one will go wide. Shot by Mulligan. But now the clock really a big factor as we're coming up on 3 minutes to play for Southeast Polk. They're going to have to push up and try to get some passing going here for Urbandale. Just keeping it moving back the other way. Pressure them. They send it to the middle. Now wide. Tried to go back to the middle, knocked away. Knocked away again. And Urbandale doing what they want to do, coming up on the pressure there. Lumley stops it, turns it, drops it. And that'll go to Southeast Polk. That one's out to Urbandale. Under 2 minutes to play. Southeast Polk going to look back on this second half. Again, they had that PK there, but they had a couple. One here from the right side that was in about 20 yards out, then one right down the middle. And just unable to convert those. Had a corner. Any one of those made, and that really tightens things up quite a bit. But then also credit Urbandale's defense and Allison Turnus, the freshman, pretty well played in goal back there for the Jayhawks too. And that will go out. As we're running down to 1 minute to play.
1 minute remaining in the half.
There's a foul on Southeast Polk. All academic at this point. Kirkle goes down. There'll be a foul and a free kick. Fans saying, come on. Into the middle. Clock counting down. And that'll do it. Urbandale will hold on here to win 3-1. Southeast Polk made a run here in the second half, but Urbandale holds them off and wins 3-1. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap this one up after this on CISN.TV.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away. delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Here at Southeast Polk, the final tonight, Urbandale 3-1 over Southeast Polk. Darty Danielson with you. Urbandale got on the board in the first half, 23-21 to go. Corner rebound came out to Taylor Mulligan right in the middle, and she sent it right down Broadway for the 1-0 lead. Then Maria Long, just a couple minutes later, got the second goal for Urbandale, made it 2-0. And Gracie Marks then got the PK with 15:24 to go, made it 3-0. Marks had missed early in the game, missed a PK that went off the left post and gave Southeast Polk. They came out of that without a goal after the PK. But anyway, by that time at half, it was 3-0 Urbandale. In the second half, Lydia DeVos, with 21:25 to go, got inside the defense. They got her to pass. She got the ball and shot it in, and it was 3-1. Southeast Polk, a lot of opportunities here in this second half. They had some close-in free kicks and that, but unable to convert them, and they end up falling here tonight. And a good, got kind of physical there late, but 3-1. Urbandale down Southeast Polk. They go to 4-4 on the season. Southeast Polk drops to 2-5 on the season. And that's going to wrap it up here tonight. For Devin, I'm Dar. That wraps it up on CISN.TV.